Hi there, it's Sean Patrick inside of the 98.5 KYGO Performance Studio, joined by a guy I'm a big fan of, so if I fangirl over here, don't mind me. Tyler Nance is joining us today. Thanks for being here, man.
Thanks for having us.
Let's play some music.
This is one we wrote. It's called Shovel. 1, 2, 3. It seems like I'm always hitting a dead-end road. I'm rock bottom low in my defense. I've been busy as a broke man paying off the debt he owes. But I'm losing hope. Yeah, I've been whiskey drinking, wishful thinking. Praying, please release me from this chokehold. I'm 6 feet deep and I can show you a little road. Shorter days turn to longer nights. It's no surprise that I'm in trouble. But every time I try to climb out of this hole, it feels like God hands me a shovel. Feels like God hands me a shovel. Make it make sense. How a million rights can outweigh the wrong idea. Ain't I just a kid? It's been one tough act to follow, bitter pill to swallow. But I've been on my knees, praying, please release me from this chokehold. I'm 6 feet deep and I can show you a little road. Shorter days turn to longer nights. It's no surprise that I'm in trouble. But every time I try to climb out of this hole, it feels like God hands me a shovel. Feels like God hands me a shovel. Yeah, I've been whiskey drinking, wishful thinking. I've been on my knees, praying, please release me from this chokehold. I'm 6 feet deep and I can show you a little road. Shorter days turn to longer nights. It's no surprise that I'm in trouble. Try to climb out of this hole. Feels like God hands me a shovel. Feels like God hands me a shovel. Thank you, guys.
Were you planning on playing that?
No.
I didn't think so. I might have gotten a little selfish. I said I was going to kick you out if you didn't play it. I was kidding, by the way. But thank you for playing my favorite song.
There you go, man.
Appreciate that.
Thank you for liking that song so much. It's
Tyler
awesome.
Nance joining us inside the KYGO Performance Studio. Welcome, first of all. Thank you for being here, getting up early. I don't know when you're watching, but it's early in the morning. I know you musicians like to sleep in usually. So
yeah, but hey, it's all right.
Appreciate you coming and doing it.
Thanks for having
tell me
us.
who you are.
I'm Tyler Nance. I'm from Southwest Missouri. Grew up farming and raising cattle my whole life, and then I graduated high school and became a welder. And whenever I was out on the road, it's when I discovered music and I started playing guitar and writing. And not after long, my life kind of just changed, and now I'm living in Nashville and I'm doing radio tours, and I'm gonna be on tour with Ian Munsick, and I'm putting out an album. So it's been a really quick process, but it's been a blessing. And
it's not too many guys in Nashville these days that are real cowboys. What you're telling me is you're a real cowboy between the welding and growing up on farms and ranches.
I don't know if I'm a cowboy. I'm more of a rancher or a farmer.
Well, there are not very many ranchers in Nashville either.
Yeah, that's very true.
And how much does that lifestyle come into the music?
It comes in a lot, especially with the album that I'm putting out. Midwest Memoir, the song. A lot of the songs talk about growing up and being on the road, and also a lot of making that transition from Missouri to Nashville, and from Missouri through like the welding and stuff. And talks about a lot about what it was like growing up for me and like what we did. So yeah, it'll give the listeners a good grasp on who I am, I believe. So
love it. I know you said that you didn't pick up a guitar and music until recently, but was it something you thought about when you were growing up?
I mean, I always had a passion for music and loved like listening to music, but I never really thought I'd ever do anything with it. It was more of just I've just picked up guitar because I was bored, and I just started posting after I had someone encourage me to, and so it's been it's kind of crazy how it's just happened so quickly. And
they used to call Nashville a 10-year town. It took 10 years before you'd find any sort of success.
Yep.
You found success in the first song you posted, right? Or the first song you released anyways, in Bad News.
Yeah, Bad News. It was insane. I was still working in South Dakota whenever I was working in Brookings, South Dakota, and I flew out there and we teased the song on social media, and it blew up, and I was still on the job site working whenever all of that was going up, and I just had my foreman coming up over my shoulder, dude, you just gained like 1,000 more followers, and I'm like, holy,
did you quit right there?
Crap. No, they were, but like once they saw that, they were like super supportive, and they were just super excited to see what. Yeah. And I still talk to some of them here and there.
That's cool.
And
you can probably get nervous too when you have that much success out of the gate that it's not going to happen again. Like, did I blow it all right away? But that didn't happen for you, because then Keeps Me Sane turns into like a career song that's going to be around forever and ever and ever. Talk to me about that one.
Yeah, Bad News was kind of something that helped push my name out there. But like once we released Keeps Me Sane, and it definitely changed my life, and it's given me a lot of opportunity, and it's just insane how like what one song can really do and how it can resonate with listeners, and just seeing people in person, like fans in person, say like how much it's like helped them or like whatever it's done. It's just insane. Like I never would have ever.
Then you put out the alternate version with the Castellos. How did that come to be?
Honestly, it wasn't like a super crazy story where like, like we were like out and we met in public and something like that. It was like, we were like, man, we want to get somebody else on this song. And someone brought up the Castellos, and I was like, that's a sick idea. They're very talented, and let's run it. So we did, and we just got in the studio, and then
fireworks.
It was really quick. I just met him in the studio with Brent McCullough, and I just watched him cut vocals and kind of like gave my 2 cents on, which my 2 cents didn't really mean much, because again, they're super talented.
Yeah.
And then we were done, and then we shot a music video for it. And
never spoke again.
No, I mean we still speak, but it's just like it just happened.
I was hoping we were going to start the love rumors in here that you were dating one of them or something.
There's no rumors about that. No.
Shot that one down quick. It's not happening. And Midwest Memoir is the most recent song you put out. You talked a little bit about that. Is there going to be a full length album at some point, or is it just singles? What's the plan?
Yeah, I'm gonna be putting out a 17-song album, March 20th. Of this year.
Coming quick.
Yeah, I mean, the songs on it, like I was saying, they really relate to the title of the album.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of stuff that I did growing up and all that.
Cool.
So yeah, it's really sick.
It's what you can speak best to, right?
Yeah.
No doubt, man. We got to talk about the mustache before we get back into the music a little bit. We just had Braxton Keith in here, and he's got the handlebar mustache going on right now too. This is like a full-on thing now, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing it since before I did music.
You beat Braxton. You were the original.
I don't know how long he's been doing it, but I'm not gonna.
We're starting romance rumors and beefs today.
Yeah. The mustache started whenever I was in high school, whenever I discovered I can grow such a thing. And I watched Tombstone, Doc Holliday, you know, Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday, and I was like, that's really cool. I think I can do that. And
it becomes a brand, though. You're going to have to do this forever now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Like, I almost cut it off the other day by accident, but I started growing it, and my uncle, he told me, he was like, whenever you go on the road welding, you're going to have to keep that because that's what people are going to know you for. And so I did, and I'd cut it here and there, and then whenever I started music, I didn't have it, and then I was like, you know, I'm gonna bring that back.
Bring it back. I like it. I like it. All right, before we get back into the music, I always like to introduce players. Axel, welcome as well. You don't have a mic in front of you, so I can't really talk to you, but thanks for being here.
Thank you.
All right, let's play some more songs.
So, one called Midwest Memoir. Yeah. You go ahead.
A cabin party ain't classified, just bring the whole crew home. Just know that we ain't so. We were John Deere green, dirt pouring by a case of beer, self-score, driving too drunk in our cars, praying for rain, burning midnight oil, trying to get to heaven, just digging a hole. Always going too fast, never getting too far. That's a Midwest memoir. City queens want a limousine, got 30 in the pasture that are ready to feed. Hard work, but we're living the dream. Just take us as you see. We were John Deere green, dirt poured by a case of beer, set the score, driving too drunk in our car, praying for rain, burning midnight oil, trying to get ahead, just digging a hole. Always going too fast, never getting too far. That's a Midwest memoir. That's a Midwest memoir. If I took the nail out to go to jail, something I never did well. Midwest women made it harder than hell. Not much twisting my heart. We'll be over in the hour. We were John Deere green, dirt pouring by a case of beer, set the score, driving too drunk in our cars, praying for rain, burning midnight oil, trying to get ahead, just digging a hole. Always going too fast, never getting too far. That's Midwest memoir. That's Midwest memoir. That's Midwest memoir. Thank you, guys.
Got time for one more?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna get a swig of water.
If you're swigging, I'm swigging.
Last one I'm gonna sing "Keeps Me Sane" for y'all, if you'd like me to. Like I said, this song's changed my life, and it's kind of crazy how it all came about. So thank you guys for having me. And
Thank you for
I really
being
appreciate
here.
it. Ready?
Yep.
Crows are laughing while I'm drowning in the summer heat. cussing evil world than my sobriety. I'd be better with the next to me. I work hard and praying for a little bit of rain, but I'm flooded like the water in the window pane, taken over by the mulling going in my brain. Might sound crazy, but it keeps me sane. Don't know why I feel this way. I get high on the pain. Look to the sky, but I'm to blame. You might hate me, and it might sound crazy, but it keeps me sane. 50-50, but you take the other half of me. In a world that's overtaken by the revelry, losing sleep from overthinking all the irony. Might sound crazy, but it keeps me sane. Don't know why I feel this way. I get high on the pain. Look to the sky, but I'm to blame. You might hate me, and it might sound crazy, but it keeps me sane. Under the weather while I'm walking up the creek. Water's rushing like it's trying to get away from me. Stream test is gonna drive me to insanity. Might sound crazy, but it keeps me sane. Don't know why I feel this way. I get high on the pain. Look to the sky, but I'm to blame. You might hate me, and it might sound crazy, but it keeps me sane. But it keeps me sane. It keeps me sane.
Thank you guys so much.
Tyler Nance inside the KYGO Performance Studio. Be listening to the station to hear that song. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.